That's why I said, like, you look at my Instagram story. I said I'm so calm, it scares me sometimes. Because backstage, I was getting nerves, but I was just pushing them away slowly with my breathing and everything. But I put it all down to that moment because that moment happened, and it's like one of those things where you dream and you're, like a nightmare. You wake up in your underwear or something in front of everyone else.
Yeah. What?
So that moment happened. I was just like, like I just didn't give a fuck. And yeah, I'm glad I'm able to kind of be composed in those kind of situations because a lot of men would have panicked, and then
Yeah.
same thing happened and let that. For me, it was the opposite. That moment just made me go, I don't give a fuck. It was beautiful.
I guess because you lived out your nightmare and you realized it wasn't so bad, so you're like, whatever. But you mentioned the butterflies. Are you nervous? I'm always fascinated, like, what's going through a fighter's mind. What are you sort of nervous about? What are the butterflies down to?
The butterflies. How do I put it? Okay, so when I was a kid, like when I would get bullied, and my leg would start shaking, and even one time, look at him, he's shaking. But
Mm.
I used to think, man, I'm scared. Like, oh fuck, and I was scared. But as an adult now, what it means is it's just adrenaline running through your body, and you can feel it. Like I'm in tune my body now, so I know I can feel it, and it's just your body getting ready for war, for battle, getting ready to fight or flight or freeze. Some guys
Mm.
freeze. That's the third F they don't tell you about. It's fight, flight, or freeze. And yeah, when I'm in fight mode or flight mode, same thing. The adrenaline just runs through, so you can feel it in your stomach, the butterflies. You feel your legs, kind of shaking a little bit. And there's other things, but it's your body getting ready for battle. That's what it is. It's getting ready to do something crazy.
Mm. I can't believe that Israel Adesanya actually got bullied in his younger years. That must be a pretty crazy situation when they see what you're doing now. Have you been able to see any of these dudes from back in the day? Have you run into any one of them? And if you have, what kind of response did they have? I imagine that you're biggest fans now.
Yeah, they tell people we're friends. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? like I'll tell kids, no matter what, even if like you're in the like shit right now and you feel like you're getting bullied at school and there's no way out, there's always a way out. And I'll tell you one thing, it's okay. Don't peak in high school. Don't peak in
Mm.
college. That's all. Like, cause trust me, I see some of these guys now and I'm like, the fuck? Like, I used to be scared of you. Like some of them they can't fathom, like they just, like some guys from first 15 rugby team in my school they just fat with 4 kids to 3 different baby mamas now, still living in the same town. And yeah, it's weird. Kids are stupid, and kids are just like a bunch of chimps filled with testosterone at that age. So they
Mm.
don't know how to channel it. And that's where, bullying is just part of nature. But yeah, it's okay. It's just don't peak in high school. That's my advice. And yeah, a lot of them see me now. I just keep them on my Facebook. I let them just because they're not really friends, but I keep them on there so they can see what I'm doing now. I'm petty like that.
That's very backhanded. You're very subtle like that. All right, we're going to talk about this big fight. Obviously, you got the win against Marvin Vettori. Congratulations.